Machina pistola Kalashnikov moderniert, or to put it bluntly, MPi-KM. The MPi-KM was East Germany's own take on the AKM assault rifle. Production of the MPi-KM started in 1965, around that, and ceased in 1986 when the East German factories, although the only one to my understanding is VEB Ernst Thälmann, switched over to AK-74 production until the end of the DDR in 1990. My video today is to show off my build of an MPi-KM and to go into a little bit, not really like detail, so to say, but more or less just a quick history lesson and just a show off about the East Germany's Kalashnikov. My rifle here is put together on a NoDak Spud receiver utilizing a completely mismatched parts kit that I picked up at a flea market in January of this year that actually had an original Romanian barrel, so I assume the kit is Romanian, although the trunnion is scrubbed. But I decided to dress it up as an East German AK and pretty much use it as a dedicated East German AK, although it is more a mutt build comparable to Zeke Schut's East German mutt build, which I believe is a Hungarian with a Romanian side-folding stock and East German handguards. As you can tell, my rifle is not entirely accurate to the real MPi-KM, and that would be mainly because of the small things, such as the bolt carrier without the lightning cut, which is a Romanian bolt carrier. I would assume probably from a milled AK, but I don't believe the Romanians ever produced them. And not having the proper handguard retainer to accommodate the inch-wide sling, but I may do with that. When it comes to East German AKs and parts, there are a couple of misconceptions. There is a sling that many people assume is the correct East German sling, which I have on another rifle here with the traditional clasp. This is not correct for the 7.62 AKs. That sling was only used on East Germany's AK-74. But if it works for people and they choose to throw it on their rifles, then by all means do so. There were bakelite handguards as well, as opposed to the earlier beechwood designed handguard, like I have on my MPi-KM here. However, actually not however, excuse me on that. And that is correct, but after 1981, the wood handguard was deleted and replaced with a bakelite handguard like you commonly see on East German AKs. So let's go ahead and give you guys a close-up view here. I will go ahead and flip up the obligatory DDR night sights, and I will clear the weapon on camera. As you can see, the magazine is empty and nothing in the chamber. So here's a close-up of the handguards. As you can see, it's beechwood down here, really well-used beechwood, and the plastic upper. It's got the pebble buttstock. However, on MPi-KMs made before '67, I believe, they actually had a laminate wood buttstock that had a sling sole to accommodate the inch-wide sling, and of course, no trap for a cleaning kit back here, as you can see. Got the correct East German pistol grip, East German magazine, East German rear sight for 800 meters with the night sights, and a East German rubber muzzle cover as well, which I will go ahead and pull off here to expose an East German muzzle nut. I do have some of the other accessories that you typically see with East German AKs, or probably would have been issued, such as an early Strickton pattern magazine pouch, which holds 4 magazines. Of course, there's nothing in it at the moment. Actually, let's put the camera on that, because why not? I do have an East German cleaning kit. However, this isn't exactly accurate for the KMs, because the MPi-KMs, to my understanding, were issued with the tobacco tin cleaning kit, designated the RG57. In 1972, the East Germans came out with a side-folding stock, I do have a side folding stock on another rifle here. It's not an original MPi-KM 72, which stands for Maschinenpistole Kalaschnikow Moderniert mit Stütze, basically indicating the folding stock here. However, it is a Romanian WASR 10 that I just threw all this stuff on for the video. As you can see, it's got your typical East German bayonet on the end there. And it's also got the East German AK-74 sling on it. This side folder isn't correct for an MPi-KM, it's an AK-74, MPi-AKS-74N side folding stock, but I threw it on just for a demonstration of what a KMS-72 would normally look like. The way you can tell it is because the AK-74 side folders have this larger swivel to accommodate the AK-74 type sling, while the AKM ones have a smaller sling swivel and are typically parkerized instead of this enamel paint finish. Do have a bakelite handguard on it as opposed to the beechwood handguard on that one. I do happen to have as well an original East German AKM Type 1 bayonet with the wire cutting function. And this pretty much wraps up my video on the East German Maschinenpistole Kalaschnikow Moderniert and the Maschinenpistole Kalaschnikow Moderniert mit Stütze. I'll back it out so you guys can... God damn it. Stay at work with me, guy. There you go. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you have a good day.